Hey Heal Squad, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about handling toxic family members during the holidays. I know for some of you, especially if you're on your healing journey, you may have experienced some things in your childhood or recently that makes the holidays not really a pleasant experience for you. You may have some apprehension or some anxiety about seeing certain people during this time. If you're in the US, happy Thanksgiving to you. If you're anywhere else around the world watching this, tell me where you are down below in the comments. But I know you're probably watching this because in your country, it may be a holiday coming up, right? We have Christmas coming up, the New Year is coming up, and for some, this is just an unpleasant time. We know that in the winter months, people experience more as it relates to seasonal depression. It can be very triggering as we get to this period of the year, because people begin to reflect as we move from the end of the year into a new year. But this is what I want to say to you. I want you to determine what you want your holidays to look like from now on. I remember growing up, we spent a lot of time, because I grew up in Germany. For those of you who don't know, I grew up in Germany. So I didn't spend the holidays with extended family. I spend the holidays quite often with church family or with other people in the military in the community. So I didn't necessarily have conflict with external family, but I did grow up in a chaotic home. And so holidays were not really that happy because I didn't have the distraction of school and being with friends. I usually was at home, and then there would be things that happen. And so I understand why when it comes up to the holidays, for some people, this is a triggering time because you may not have any happy memories about the holidays. So it's so important that you know and you understand that you get to recreate the holiday experience and seasons for yourself. Stop going around people who are just tolerating you. Create a life where you are celebrated and you're around people who love you and care about you and are intentional about you. Quite often we hear, blood is thicker than water, but that saying really is blood of the covenant is thicker than water of the wound. So people who you are creating relationship with, those are the relationships that you should cherish and that you should esteem. Stop forcing yourself to be in spaces with people just because you share DNA with them. If it's not healthy, it's not healthy. And then let's be honest, when you go into these spaces, you're going back to grandma's house for dinner, Uncle Charlie's there who may have molested you or something like that. You have to understand that it's not just triggering in the moment, it's triggering for days, even weeks after. And so one holiday meal then leads to you having to figure out healthy ways to cope and regroup. Okay. I even know sometimes in family dynamics, people will be like, well, you need to forgive. You can forgive and not have that person in your space. I really want, especially if you're the eldest daughter, I want you to stop trying to be the strongest person and the biggest person in the room. Remove people's expectations from you and live your life because you only have one life. Stop struggling and suffering over the holidays. Stop trying to, show face. Stop doing all of that. Because it's not honest to who you are. It's not your truth. So on this holiday season, I want you to choose you. Yes, it may be a few hours before you're supposed to go eat dinner. But if you don't want to go, don't go. Don't put yourself in spaces and places that are unhealthy to you. You are betraying yourself. You are betraying yourself. So in this holiday season, whenever you see this, okay? Give yourself permission, one, not to go. Don't betray yourself this holiday season. But also, give yourself permission to clap back. Give yourself permission to clap back. Listen, this is not the holiday season where people are going to get to say things about you and talk about you to your face and be mean and nasty to you. No. Oh. Tell these people to mind their business, okay? When you're getting pregnant, none of your business. When you lose weight, none of your business. When you get married, none of your business. You aren't the topic of discussion over dinner. I'm saying it one more time. You are not the topic of discussion over dinner. How your little business? Oh, you ain't graduated from school yet? Stop letting miserable people who life is trash and garbage criticize you, and now you are struggling with yourself. No. I want you to start questioning, why would somebody who shares the same DNA as me, blood runs through their veins and mine, treat me this way? Because they have low self-esteem, because they're miserable, or because they're jealous. So this is the year that you need to speak up. If you're going to go to that raggedy dinner, speak up and get them people up off you. And I know for some people, if you're a people pleaser, if you're a woman who's a people pleaser, that may be hard for you. So maybe I can't say that to my grandma. Why you can't? Why you can't? Why can you not? It's being disrespectful. No, you're not being disrespectful. You're not being unkind, and you're not being rude. What you're doing is you're having a boundary. And your boundary is, you can't treat me any kind of way. You know what the issue is sometimes? The issue is, even though you are an adult now, and many times people still see you and handle you as if you were a child, and as if you were a child and you didn't have a voice. And you know what the other issue is? The bigger problem is you see yourself that way too. You don't understand the power that you have. You have to operate with some agency. You teach people how to treat you. You're not the 5-year-old little girl who couldn't protect herself anymore. So you teach people how to treat you. You tell them, listen, I'm not going to tolerate you talking about me. I'm not going to tolerate this invasive question. Why is it that you're going to this dinner and people who you haven't seen, for months and months and months now want to come and criticize you? Why is that? Another thing that you can do if you're going to go to this dinner handling with these people is elicit support. If there's someone there, if you feel like you can't defend yourself because you're going to get too triggered, too angry, because sometimes the reason why we may not say anything, you may not clap back, is you like, Cynthia, if I clap back, if I say something, like Eric May said, they go low, I go lower. So I just don't say anything. But elicit help and elicit support. Is there anyone there who can come in and defend you? Listen, hey, stop talking about her. Leave her alone. That was unkind. That was rude. Sorry, the video cut off abruptly because of my alarm, but this is what I'm saying to you. Find an ally if you are going, and have that person to be the person who sticks up for you. So if you're going to your husband's family or your partner's family, he be the one to run interference between you and your family. But this is what I really believe over the holidays. I believe the holidays should be a time where you are able to give thanks with the people that you love and that you adore and that you're grateful for. But I also believe that they should feel the same around you. In this new season or in this new year, I really want you to begin to take an inventory around why you are going to spaces where people who are not celebrating you, but they're only tolerating you. Is it because you've been taught? Sometimes as children we're taught, well, we're family. This is just how family is. But to me, it really bothers me and it pains me, especially with the work that I do, that some of the most painful moments that many people have experienced are from people who share the same blood with them, that share the same name with them. And sometimes the most love and support that people experience is from total strangers like you guys, and what you've done for me during this time as going through my cancer journey and all of those things. But I want to say this to you. Don't feel guilty for making decisions for yourself. Don't feel guilty for putting boundaries in place. Don't worry about what people will say and how they may disagree with how you decide to move from here on out, because you have one life. This is your life, and you deserve a life of happiness. You deserve a life of joy. You deserve a life of peace and prosperity. You deserve all good things. So when it comes to handling toxic family members, sometimes you have to disconnect, or you teach them how to treat you and you stand on business. Okay. This is Heal the New Sexy. My name is Cynthia. I love you so much. I am so thankful for you and your support. I don't know if I would have made it through this year without you. Many blessings to you. Until we talk again.